Hello again. Welcome to a new series of MachiaVillain, and this time we're in the full release, which comes out on Steam round about now. I've been given early access to the new version here, and thanks for the key guys, it makes me feel important and like a stallion in the sack. As before, the point of the game is to build a haunted house, invite some people around, then kill them to feed your minions with delicious feet and bits of tit. Or something. Okay, so we start with 3 lads, and I've got the dream team at the moment. I've got Deathstalker the psychopath. There he is. Randy the depraved lumberjack. There he is. He's actually good at chopping. And Plonker, which is all very nice. Right, so let's first of all scout out the area because I want to see what's going on. I want to see what is exactly our raw material situation. There's going to be plenty of stone down there. Reasonable amount of trees. Mansion is probably almost certainly going to be around here. And make sure there's actually plenty of space here. We don't want to have any mountains in the way. There's a decent amount of trees. Yeah, this is going to be a good place. And let's just double check. Let's get Deathstalker on the case into the evil trees. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good there. You can go a bit further over there. Let's see what's what down here. Just a load of forest and some rocks. Fair enough. Right, okay, so let's actually set these lads doing some chopping. Let's pause it just for a second. Chop some wood. I think the first lot of wood that we need to chop is that lot because we want to make the space for our mansion. And as before, you don't want to chop down these evil trees just yet because they'll fight back and give you a good old donking. So I've got to actually plan out my mansion just a little bit beforehand. So victims, whenever they turn up eventually, they'll turn up on the road and then you'll have to lure them in and show them lots of pretty things to distract them. So the working part of the mansion, all the stuff there where they eat, sleep and feed, well, that's the same as eating, isn't it? And that's going to be kind of like away from the road, I think, somewhere in the background. So this time, yes, I think the working part will be here and the glamorous part will be here, with eventually like victim rooms off here and yon, and all sorts of stuff. Right, so first of all I need to now tell people to actually do some chopping. Both Plonker and Randy are actually quite good at chopping. Randy is supposed to be the guy who does all the chopping mainly, but at the moment, well, they've got nothing else to do, so they may as well. Nobody's good at mining, which is a bit of a shame, because there's already like gold and metal that we could do. I think what I'll do is I will actually be setting up some potential mining operations there, just so when I actually do fancy giving them some more stuff to do. In fact, let's this is what we'll do. We'll give Deathstalker the mining job. Then we can actually start our supplies early. Right, so our lads are now doing the old chopperoo, and we want to make sure that we've got a nice easy supply of wood on the go. I'm wondering whether I should put a storage thing immediately, just so we've got a little central area. I'll have to wait for us to get 200 wood. There we go. I have to put a floor in first. Yeah, that's the thing with this game. You can't just set up a dedicated storage area without actually having to build it inside your mansion. This game doesn't like letting you do things outside of the mansion. Anyway, you're doing that. You're doing that. So let's actually start building the damn thing. Wooden walls at first. We'll be able to research stone and stuff later. So what I'll do, I think I'll just I'll start off with a nice big area here. We'll need a home office really first, although that's not massively necessary to be the first thing. Home office is what we use to actually lure our victims in, send off advertising campaigns and all that. Yeah. So I'm keen to set up a working room with storage rooms. So this is actually going to be a nice big room. Previously I've kept all the rooms really small and then I've regretted it. So that's going to be... I think this is going to be the little home office with potential to expand. So let's bung in some floor there. Some floor there. And we'll also need a little door action. And we'll put that in there. And there. And also maybe there. Because I'm going to build a wall and a door. Yeah. There we go. That's more like it. So, I'll speed things up a little bit. It looks like actually we do already need to tell them to chop some more stuff. We may as well be getting a load of wood in to start with. In the meantime, I'm going to be telling you about the... if you've seen my if you actually saw my previous series on the alpha version, not a huge amount has changed, but they sorted out a few of the pain points, and they've also added the crypt, which we'll talk about in a second. It's worth pointing out that saves can't carry over from the alpha version, so we do actually have to leave our old mansion in our old series unfinished. The old version was actually a time-limited beta, which is why that series kind of like stopped unexpectedly. But never mind. Anyway, let's have a very quick look at the crypt, which is brand new to the game. For the full release. You can actually, it's a crypt thing, which we start with level 1, and then you have to earn Evilium by killing people in certain ways, and then you can upgrade it to level 2, in which case I'll be able to like unlock new types of minion. Like, for instance, that car tyre that we got in the early series, I won't be able to get that anytime soon. Also, there's there's ability to actually add a new slot for 500 quid of Evilium. And there's also the ability to actually advertise for a new minion using job offers, again, which costs Evilium. But we've got none of that at the moment, and we won't get that anytime soon. So we actually got sheet loads of wood now, so I think it's probably a good time to actually tell them to build something. Right, so Plonker is clearly the best lad for the job. Now, as before, you can only assign them a certain number of jobs. You can't like tell them to do everything. Like, Plonker and Deathstalker can both do 4 jobs, and Randy can do 3, so I can't just assign everything. We'll need to, I think we'll get Randy probably doing the home office, i.e. writing the advertising campaigns, which we can't do anytime soon because, yeah, we do actually need to build a home office first. Right, so off they go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And if this is going to be the production room, I think I will actually bung in the first lot of storage. And material storage, which is good for wood. We'll put that there. Yeah, you're really going quite well with the whole metal thing, because metal is actually a very useful thing for when we actually start doing slightly more advanced things. With a bit of gold there and all. We may as well be bunging that in. Oh, they've all fallen asleep because it is now daytime, and I haven't even given them any beds yet. I should probably think about doing that. This early part of the game is quite slow because it takes them ages to actually build anything. But if I'm going to build them a bedroom, well, I say I don't want to put it down here because I want this to be the glamour area. I think a bedroom kind of like would probably need to go around about here-ish. I'll only make a small bedroom at first, I think. It's going to be a while before we get multiple minions. Let's take away that door. And recycle. We've actually got some wood there already. We'll put in a door there. Right, let's speed things up even more. Irritating, they haven't done what I wanted them to do, and that's assign the speed up keys to numbers 1, 2 and 3. I think we've done all the chopping now, so it does occur to me that I probably should make Randy now build rather than chop. So, we'll get that all sorted. We've got wood all over the place. You're still busy mining. I mean, I could make it so that you're going to build as well. Deathstalker. I mean, you're not very good at it, but it looks like we probably are getting a little bit advanced with the whole situation over here. So let's make it so that everyone is now Buildy McBuilderson. You'll just finish that off. Oh no, off you go. We've already got a good supply of like endless, smoked food, so that doesn't go off. But that'll slowly deplete. We've got 42 meats and 78 brains. Let's have a quick look at what they actually eat. Deathstalker eats 5 brains a day. Plonker eats 5 meats a day. And Randy is also on the brains. I deliberately chose less hungry minions, because you can get up to like 7 or 8 requirements per day, which is eat you out of house and mansion very quickly indeed. Anyway, off they go to their situation in hand, and let's just really go for the old building thing. They're going a horribly long way around. I think this situation has happened where there's actually a wall already there, so let's disassemble that, and also gives them something to work through. There we go, nice and straightforward. We're building a little floor. I can be building the home office writing desk, which can go there. I've fallen asleep again. And we do need to have a floor. Oop, missed it. We do need to have a little floor in here, otherwise it's silly. And then we can build their bloody awful basic crappy beds. Now, if this is still like the alpha version, if you actually hire minions of different types, that's actually not great. If you actually hire them of the same type, they have like a team bonus type thing. However, then you won't get all the different mixed abilities, so swings and roundabouts. Anyway, let's put in 4 beds. There we go. They are prioritising this floor. I think that was in probably because that's the order I actually set things down in. Right, so everyone's doing that. We've still got all this trove flapping about the place. What I'll do is I will designate some more wood chopping. Let's do that. You get through wood so quickly. But there's so much. I've actually chopped loads of it down now, so it's not too bad. Oh, there's that tree there. Look at that prick of a tree. I mean, that's just begging to be chopped. Get you. There we go. That won't be touched for ages. Right, so the floor's going in. Once again, I do actually need to make that disappear. It is peculiar how you can still try to construct 2 things in one place, which is, yeah, odd. Oh, we've actually lost a bit of... Hang on, floor. Oh, hang on a second. This is already unlocked. That's slightly changed since the alpha. You can now build these different types of flooring early on, and they all have the same prestige as well, because previously the basic wooden flooring had no prestige, and these 2 did, but they cost the same, so it was most peculiar. But they've slightly tweaked that. Good to see. Anyway, the whole point of that was for me to bung this down like that. There's some more floor there. Already we're on to day 3. We've got 6 days of food left. I'm feeling reasonably confident about that. I think we should be fine. The wood situation's all good. I haven't actually got any... Hang on, let's put it on simple speed. We haven't got anyone doing any storage at the moment. Nobody's taking anything to storage. Ideally, I'd make Randy the custodian of that, but he's kind of like the chopper of the group. We are slowly coming to the end of what we need to do building-wise, so I think I'll let Plonker do the build. Actually, no, oh, ignore that. That's not for now. As soon as we've stopped building, Plonker can do the resource storing. But really, I mean, there's no reason why I can't give Deathstalker the job as well. He'll primarily try to do mining and building, but when that runs out, he'll do the storage stuff. I mean, it's not a huge problem, the storage stuff, because in this game, I mean, these don't actually provide that much storage, which is most irritating. So half the time I just let things just lie about the place like this. I mean, there's no way I could fit all that wood into this small storage, but I don't know. I don't think I need to put another door in them. Well, it depends. It depends how I actually end up designing the mansion. I might put a door in there and like expand the mansion here, but I know from previous experiences it's... Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, because that's okay. I've built 2 rooms, survived 3 days, and I've got a free bonus slot. I will do anyway. And also, a new lad wants to join in, including a Dracula. A Dracula. He likes to live in a nice, elegant room without any light. Special abilities: can transform into a bat which doesn't scare victims, and can hypnotise victims to make them kill each other. Well, he requires blood. Blood! Blood. And bits of sick. Oh, hello. Eric is great with the research. Let's have a look at my current lads. Oh, Randy's quite a good researcher. Erica would be nice, but to be honest, I'm actually tempted to go to the vampire, because that'll actually mix up our food requirements more, so we're not like trying to like find millions of just brains every day, but some of everything. And the blood situation is a bit of a problem, because we haven't actually got any blood to give them yet. That is actually a major thing, isn't it? As soon as I start killing victims, then I'll have blood, but for now... This is a tricky one. I'm not quite sure. I might have to leave him for now. So, I think we only need I think we do need about 10 brains a day. No, 9 brains a day, but only 5 meats. So I'm going to go for Erica, and she can be the research girl. Got to give her a name. Call her Black Cat. Right, anyway, let's put you to work. Well, obviously we haven't got a lab yet, but I'll definitely keep that in mind. Okay, for now you can be the storage girl. Deathstalker, I'll take you off that. Plonker really doesn't have... Okay, let's leave you on. I'll give you the maintenance job as well. And that should be good for now. I think Plonker is not going to do any of these special jobs. I'll leave that to the others lads. And we've actually got good coverage. Deathstalker is probably going to be the cook. And then I'll probably reassign things. What I'll probably do is that. Well, you're good at building as well. Well, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll swap those around. We will actually need to build a kitchen. It does need to be a... What's this? Room is not closed, that's fine. I'll sort itself out. We do actually need to build a kitchen. This, I guess, I don't know what this room's going to be. I think it's going to be like the production room eventually, but that's the factory. But that's a bit further on down the line. Maybe I will keep this as the kitchen to start with then. Okay. Booming noise. Someone who's actually improved. Deathstalker has gone up a level. Okay, so this is now going to be the kitcheny poos. A little butcher's table. Let's have that. Now, how do you rotate the damn thing? That's it. I want it to be near food storage places. So, which might be... I might put a couple of food things at the back here. So let's put that there. Food storage can go there and there. And there'll have to be like a smoker at some point later on to preserve our food. Maybe even a fridge. Right, so the factory will actually be another room which I haven't actually yet built. You've got to do, ideally in this game, it's best to go, build things in a certain order. Home office tends to be one of the first things. Bedrooms and home offices. And then kitchens. And then things like factories. Oh, yeah, we need a research place as well. If we're going to get anywhere. What are they doing at the moment? They seem to be trying to... they're building the beds from the outside in. Let's speed things up. That's kind of peculiar looking. I really feel like I should have a door on this side. But I don't really want to have people traipsing through the bedrooms. I don't really want to have more than one door for that. Now, we've actually done most of the building now, so that's good. We could start writing letters now. Each letter costs a little bit of cash and stuff like that. So let's start this. Right. Oh, this is different. Right, this has changed a little bit. Yeah, we've actually got a different selection of people. This time when you write, you can send 5 letters to only attract 2 people. 10 for 3, 20 for 4. And later on you get like a different variety of victims. And there's reasons why that's important. But yeah, previously you had to like go for 4 victims and 10 letters. So this is like a nice cheap option. So we'll definitely do that. Oh, you need 5 letters. That makes things interesting. We're interested to see how this balances the game. Anyway, someone I think is assigned to that, aren't they? Yes, Randy. Randy is going to be the home office guy. Once he's finished doing the building and the chopping, admittedly. Now, the trouble with the home office job is often you end up having to have one lad just doing that constantly. The same... I don't know, though. Well, it's a bit of a micromanagement situation. Also, I really don't like this all having to go around the long way. I don't want to put a door in there yet, because... I think I'll do what I was going to do, and that's... change that into a door situation. If I can just bloody well put the damn thing down. Door. And recycle that. So you're slowly building the kitchen. Still haven't got any Evilium, so I can't do anything here. But I think we should definitely lure in our first victims. Which does mean... Oh, Plonker's gone to bed. Does mean I think I might actually prioritise this. I'll take Randy off building duty, because there's really no point in him being the builder anymore. Say Deathstalker. He's only got building and... Well, maybe Plonker. Maybe Plonker should... Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Plonker can definitely do that. Building. Maintenance and storage when there's nothing else to do. Maybe even give that as well. In fact, you know what? I'll make him dig into the rock as well. He can be the digger. Black Cat, I'll take you off rock mining. So you can do a lot of maintenance, resource storing, but primarily laboratory when that gets going. So I think that'll do. Everyone's gone to Kip. Look at them all. Look at them. Silly sods. Okay, so we've got a complete place now, which is most surprising. Nobody's doing any letter writing, so I will definitely... Oh, Deathstalker's idle. Oh, it's because you're the kitchen lad. So home officery. I think Randy may now have to be taken off that. I think what I'll do is I'll put the home office duties to the top of the priority list. And then you can fall back into doing chopping at the right time. So yeah, Randy now should start... Where's Randy? There he is. There he is. Randy should theoretically start doing this, but I haven't actually put the bill on. That's probably why I always forget. We'll maintain a certain amount of letters in stockpile, so we'll make it so... Hang on. 10. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So maintain 10. So we'll always have 10. We only need 5 to start with. That's what our advertising campaign is doing. What I could probably be doing is planning out our next room. So, say the Home Office does get new stuff in it, but I don't think there's a huge amount of items. There's a printing press and a computer and a phone. I reckon I could expand that outwards over there if necessary, but that's not going to be an important thing just yet. So there's definitely scope to expand here. Bedrooms can go out there. So I reckon a nice little room here, and that can be... Well, I really already want to expand the bedroom. I'm not quite sure what... We'll do. Oh, there's a tree in the way. The goddamn tree in the way. Right, let's be a good old chopperoo again. Get rid of all that. Walls. And a little door there. So we are working towards having a set of bedrooms. Oh shit, what have I done? Put a random door in there. We are working towards having a set of bedrooms instead of just one. So our next minion will actually have somewhere to be. What do we nope? What do you know? Oh, that's where the tree is. Alright, that's fine. They are getting things done really quickly. Seems faster than in the alpha, somehow. Anyway, Black Cat is now idle, so let's put her to work. There's no maintenance or resource storing to be done. What can you do, then? There's not actually a huge amount for you to do at the moment. I'll put you on rock mining duties, because there might as well be getting stuff since you're idle at the moment. Get rid of you. Dig into the rock there. You and you. And you. Oh, some cash there. Some nugs. I think it's actually gold nugs. And also mine out that, just so we've got a bit more space. That rock's most pesky, that is. So I really want to get some more, well, some victims in on the go. We've made enough letters, so our lad is off to the post box. Randy, the depraved lumberjack, which is a nod to my depraved city builder series, if anyone was wondering. Do. Oh, we've just left them. You twat. Are you going to bed? Loves playing Hungry Hungry Hippo. That feels like you've just left these... God damn it, you down tools in the middle of the job. You bastard. Well, while we wait for these pricks to sort itself out... I should mention that if you do want to see more gameplay from this game, obviously this series is going to continue on. There's also a 2-hour stream I did a few weeks back, which is still worth checking out. The game has hardly changed since then. And of course there's always the first alpha series. And if you do like what I'm doing on Randomise User, do check out my Patreon. Why not? And consider supporting me from $1 a month, which all goes towards making the channel better and able to cover more stuff. And at the moment, higher tier patrons get access to like 20 bonus videos, the latest of which is called N++ plus whiskey. It is breathtaking, and only slightly messy. But anyway, let's get back to the game before I start selling mattresses. So some people are now up and about, eating smoked brains. I really should actually start thinking about having a place for them to sit and eat. So I'm going to be not very generous. I'm going to give them literally one place to eat. They can share it. God damn it. Nobody took the... Oh, god damn it. I've literally just missed the post. Thanks to Mr. Sleepy Guy over there. So he's taken it all the way to the post boxes, which in this particular map seed is over there. So we just give them one non-inverted chair. There we go. That's facing the right direction. We're building our second bedroom. And we'll also start designing where our factory is going to be. I think I decided... This is probably actually going... This was going to be the factory, wasn't it? I think our factory... This is going to be... I think this is turning into a bit of a corridor situation, isn't it? So... kitchen doesn't need to be any bigger. But I think... Let's have a kind of factory thing that goes... This is going to also have lots of the storage units in. So let's do it like that. Put in a little door there. And a little floor. Let's make the factory having a different coloured floor, just for shits and giggles. Meanwhile, Matey Boy is doing more post, and we will eventually get some victims, but it's going to take another day for them to actually turn up because of the whole missing the post situation. Now, what I really want to do is, of course, have a what we talked about earlier, which is like have the place that the victims will turn up into. So I think I will actually be starting that now. I'll sort of like join into the main mansion. What I might do is have this door as a special secret door. I don't think I'm able to do that just yet. No, I require stuff that needs to be made in the factory. But that can be further on down the line. So what I'll do here is have that like that. This will get bigger and grander and spread out a bit, but for now we just need that. We're allowed one front door. Oh, an exit door. Never seen that before. That's new. This door will be used by victims when they are scared. Ooh, that's interesting. I already see strategies that can be employed using that. We could have an exit door here that leads into a room full of traps or whatever. That would be fun. Yes. Alright. So the pretty red door requires 200 quid and, oh dear, 100 evil woods, which we can't do yet because we haven't actually got anywhere to research. I'll plan that down just for now. That's just telling me I'm only allowed one. But the research area will have to be done. And that can be here. I'll give us a decent amount of room because we'll probably need it. I think this can be accessed through there. There we go! Also, the floor. Actually, let's make the research thing nice and light and airy. The research area, the laboratory, there it is. Fundamental research bench can go there, up against that wall. So someone can build that. That's a research area. This is going to be the factory. I'll already be doing the various things that we need. Manufacturing workshop can go there. And we'll build more storage units here. I'll probably put in a door there, but that can wait. For now, I just want some victims so I can actually start making sure that we'll be able to feed our guys. Because we've only got 2 days worth of food left. So we might end up going to the wire, as per usual. Aha! Yes. Mail sent. Victims are on the way in 2 hours. Now, victims don't like to see... Victims get scared and run away if they see certain things like... if they see unfinished building work, they get scared. I don't know if I'm actually... I don't know if this is the case, but I may need to actually cancel all this for now, since none of that has even been started. Because I want them to turn up here, I guess. And then I can slaughter them. Because there's only going to be 2 of them. It's not a huge deal, this. Early on, you just twat them, really. But there are rules to actually get a lot of Evilium. Like, you must kill them all for 10. Kill them only when they're alone for 50. And kill the virgin last, 300. But there's no virgins just yet. Kill them at night, whatever. Do not kill the dog. So it's only the first 2 that we need to care about now. You must kill them all. Well, yes, that's going to be quite straightforward with 2 people. But for now, I'm not going to worry too much about Evilium. I just want the food. So I'm just going to basically do a mass... Oh, look, he's... Actually, you really shouldn't be going there just now. I don't really want them to be scared by seeing minions too early. So stop all minion activity. And get all the lads together in... Let's put them in... Kind of... Actually, that's completely not it. We need them to go to... Control. I'm just having a control meltdown. There we go. Right click. So yes, I've left some stuff on the floor, but never mind. So they're going to be positioned there. Almost certainly the victims will turn up in these nicely finished rooms, or hopefully the kitchen. The victims are coming. Only 2. And the music's changed. And so we won't be able to see the victims unless we build a watchtower, or actually can have line of sight in our mansion or whatever. I'm going to send in... Actually, who's good? Who's like a tacky guy? Well, maybe I'll try. Can I actually do the I have a feeling that I need to actually upgrade some of these lads. Oh no, I can't just yet. I've actually got to fight first. No, they're leveled up in other ways. Okay, we'll send in whoever's good at fighting. Strength 1, we'll send Deathstalker in there. I pressed the wrong button again. There we go. Oh, here we go. There's no light in, so they're already scared. Right, okay. So I think I'm going to see if they separate out. I don't think they're going to separate. No, I'm going to have to send them in. Yeah, I'm going to send them all in. I'm not going to be elegant about this. Attack. Go! I can't see. I'm able to separate. You have to do clever things to separate them, really. So, actually, I'm doing everything but sending Deathstalker in. Attack. All the rest of them attack. I'm scared, he says. I'm not surprised. Right, so I managed to fire. I followed rule 1 by killing them all, but also because the second person, when I killed them, because they were technically alone because I killed the other guy, I also got 50 Evilium as a result of that. So I managed to get 60 as a result of that, which isn't much to do. I can't do anything yet. Like I can't do anything crypt related just yet, because that requires like 200 or whatever. But that's the start. I've got 60 Evilium. Apparently also you can use it to revive dead minions, but I've never actually managed to get enough for that, or even work out how that works. Anyway, so we've killed our first victims, and now we actually need to turn it into food, so we can actually feed our lads, because we've only got 1 day of food left. So, first of all, let's just resume all jobs, and hopefully there should be like a kitchen thing going on. There's just like lit bits of head and stuff now. It takes a bit of time for them to rot, but we need to actually get them going quite soon. We haven't got smoky yet, so whatever we do will actually have to be eaten first. I can see up there, bodies and heads. Let's see who's got the kitchen duties. Deathstalker. Well, I think kitchen duties should be at number 1, because it's an occasional but crucial thing. So Deathstalker, get going. Look at you. Look at you! And we should now do some good old chop. There we go, nice little butchering action. And we should get brains and meat out of you. In fact, there they are, exactly. Do the same for the other bits of body. Oh, there's some blood. We got some blood out of that. So that means in theory now, we've got 10 bloods. We may actually be able to hire a vampire. However, all these stuff, because they're not smoked, we haven't built the smoker yet, these things will, as I say, will go off. But we'll see. We now have technically 4 days of food in the house, but as I say, some of these will rot. Once you turn them into bits of stuff to eat, they now have 2 days before they rot. Like, fresh bodies rot in less than a day. Prepared food that's still raw takes some 2 days, and like smoked food never rots. So it's all good. Right, okay, so I think we've made a very good start this time. And now I vaguely know what I'm doing, although I've probably made a million mistakes. I'm sure people will mention that in the comments. Hello! Right, okay, so do subscribe to be notified when the next episode of MachiaVillain goes live. Do check out the rest of my channel for lots of other city builder type stuff, and lots of other the best indie games around. The second half of May is going to be very big for indie games, I think, so very exciting time to join in. Cool, okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.